What's up, beautiful you? How y'all feeling today? Hopefully, y'all are okay. No, I need for everybody to be good, better than good, excellent on today, y'all. It is so much going on. Whoo, Lord. I'm talking about people are losing their mind, going absolutely crazy. They're going in these stores, they're clearing shelves, and don't get me wrong, because everybody has to have what it is that they need to make sure that their house is good, clean, sanitized, disinfected, whatever you need to do, spray, wipe, or whatever you have to do. Make sure your family is good. Make sure the kids are good. I mean, everybody has to be good all the way around the board, right? When you get to a point, though, that you are going in stores and clearing shelves, not concerned with the person behind you, and definitely not concerned with the elderly. This is where my issue comes in at y'all. First of all, if you're gonna go in stores and you're gonna get 5 cases of water, right? At least make sure a couple cases are going to somebody else, not just your household. Maybe to somebody that is disabled, somebody that does not have motor skills like you do, somebody that is elderly. Make sure they're good. It's not about you. It's never been and it's never gonna be. So do not be selfish to the point that you're going to get all of these things for you or your household, for your family, okay, your immediate family. It's other people out here that need those things too. This is why this brings me to this point. So now, some grocery stores have dedicated hours to seniors, and I appreciate that. I really do. Because if they can't get to the store and get what they need, who's going to bring it to them? So the ones that can, they have specific hours that they can come in and get their things. Now, hopefully, I'm praying that it goes this way. That, excuse me, that they are able to go in, just them. Everybody else that is not a senior cannot go in and shop when the seniors are shopping. I prefer it. And if I had anything to do with it, I promise you that it would be exactly like that. Let them go in, move at their own pace. They don't want to have to be moving and rushing and going as quick as somebody else because they're afraid they're not going to be able to get what it is that they need. It's not fair to them. So this is my concern. Now, I am somebody that I'm absolutely gonna go and do whatever it is that I need to do. Everybody has a schedule. Everybody has a routine that they follow daily or even on a regular basis. And, we have to do the things that we were taught to do when we were kids. Be careful, be safe, be cautious, and that's on so many levels. Even with the washing of the hands, we were taught that as kids. So this is nothing that nobody should have to continuously tell us to do. We know to do this. We were taught this already. So, yeah, even with the sanitizing stuff, keep some in your pocket, in your purse, or wherever it is that you need it, as long as you have it with you, okay? Getting on elevators and buses, trains, or I'm talking about moving around, period, when you are around people. We have to stay safe, y'all. We have to. Nobody's looking out for us. We have to look out for ourselves because obviously people are for self, especially in this time. And it's way too much, y'all. It's so much going on. They are closing down. The restaurants and bars and stuff, they've been closed. But they are keeping, Like I was in Dunkin' Donuts today. I went in there to use the restroom. They have no dine in. We know that you can't sit down and eat anything, drink anything. You're gonna get what you get and you're gonna leave. They have the drive-through open as well for the people that don't want to come in. Other restaurants, you can't go in there, period. You can go to the drive-through, and you can still order the food. They'll bring it to you, deliveries. And then the grocery store that I was in today, I went in there to use the restroom first. This is why I ended up at Dunkin' Donuts restroom. This store told me, this is a grocery store, they told me that, oh no, I had already made it to the back and everything. They said, oh no, this is just for employees only now. We shut it down due to this virus that's going around. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, what if I had to do more than urinate? I guess I was just up the creek, huh? I wanted to say something else, but I'm going to refrain. But, I mean, what if somebody came in and they didn't know that and they really had to go? So was it going to be an accident? Because then at that point, you're going to have to clean it up. And then this person's going to have to suffer the embarrassment of that situation. I mean, and I get it. I understand. They deal with so many people in that store at one time. And then you have the people in the back that's stocking and whatever else they're doing. So, I mean, I get it. I understand. But y'all have to be concerned with y'all too, because at the end of the day, you are still around a bunch of people. Now, some stores are limiting the amount of people that can come in at one time. I understand that. This is a thing, though. For the people that, like churches and stuff, now I think they said they were limiting the people to 50. So if you have a large congregation, right? What if you have hundreds of people, hundreds of members at your church? How are you going to break that down to 50? Okay. Are you going to be a pastor that breaks down your services? Are you going to have multiple services? Or are you going to cancel church, period, the services? Or here's one suggestion. You can do like a conference call. So, for however many people that want to call in, they can absolutely call in and hear the word. It's a thought. Are you going to do your sermons? Are you going to record your sermons and then, have it where people can watch you? Is it on a particular channel? Can you record and maybe send out some CDs so that they don't miss the services? But it's definitely different, to, get the word that way than you would in person. It's absolutely different. So I'm nobody's pastor. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm sure they've thought about it, maybe even talked about it. Some people may have plans already in motion. I don't know. But for the smaller churches, I think they'll be okay. That have 50 or less members, that shouldn't be a problem because you can always space yourself. You have to give yourself enough space from people so that you are not like this with each other, okay? But, just be careful and cautious, y'all. They've closed schools down. They're already saying that some schools are not going to open for the rest of the year. The seniors buildings, nursing homes, what else? Assisted living. It's an array of places that are going to be shut down, but the good thing about like people that work, the good thing about that is that they are going to be like on paid leave. They're still going to get paid, Now, how much is it going to be the same as what they were making? I don't know. But I guess we are going to find out. It's so much. It's a lot, y'all. And then they're already talking about this martial law mess. And I know Indiana, my cousin was telling me that they have shut Indiana down, okay? There ain't no such thing as you traveling, going outside of Indiana. If you work in Indiana, hey, you have time to go to work, go to the store, do what you got to do, and come back in the house. You're not hanging out. You're not going outside of Indiana. That is crazy. Now, if they're doing that there, I can only imagine, how many more states are going to do that. And even in Italy, they are completely confined. You cannot even leave your house, I don't think. So it's rough, y'all. It is rough. And this stimulus, supposedly they're going to release those in April, and then they're going to do it again in March. So the stipulation behind that is like for the people that work, and if you file your taxes. So for those of you that are holding on to yours, you haven't filed yours, I would advise you to go ahead and do it. So that you can get that $1,000 back. And then I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I did hear that people that work, you're going to have to pay that money back. So for taxes and stuff, I don't know if it's going to come out of your taxes next year or if you have to pay out of pocket. I don't know how that goes, but supposedly you have to pay it back. It's a lot. This world, I never, ever, ever thought I would live to see this day. That I'm talking about, we are getting shut down, y'all. It's a lot going on. It's so much. But I'm not going to say I'm surprised, but, you just don't expect stuff like this. But this is definitely something to talk about, and people are talking about it, and I don't see it letting up anytime soon. But at the end of the day, y'all, the Lord has the first, last, and ultimate say in every single thing. So do not get yourselves worked up. Do not do more worrying or panicking than you would normally do. And plus, the Lord does not give us the spirit of fear or worry, okay? He has control over every single thing. And just like he has worked out many other things for us, he's going to work this out too. This thing is going to be done and over with quickly, okay? It's just a matter of how many people it's going to affect. So y'all, do whatever you need to do to stay safe. Watch over your loved ones. Keep them safe. And check on the elderly. Make sure they're good, y'all. Make sure they have what it is that they need. If it's a neighbor, if it's a family member, I don't care who it is. When you go to the store, give them a call. Well, I'm at the store. Do you need anything? And whether you get an answer or not, they might not even pick up the phone. Get it anyway and take it to them. So this is all I'm saying right now, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this, and just be safe. Be careful. Be compassionate. And just remember other people. You are not in this world by yourself. Just remember everybody else, y'all. So if you can relate, if you are somebody that does care, if you are somebody's always caring about you, just good experiences, good vibes, and good people, y'all. Just stay safe. Push that blue button, y'all. Comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are privy to every single video that I upload, y'all. So, I'm going to say this is probably the first of, I think I'm going to do a triple upload, y'all. So this is the first of the triple. And I shall return. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye.